Well, you guys, we've come across a Trailblazer. My idea with this thing is sell it or find something to trade it for. We got a little bit of work to do to it first, because, you know, the better things look, the easier they are to get rid of, right? Well, in theory, but really these things aren't very sought after anyways, and they're kind of hideous in my opinion, and always have been ever since I had to ride in one as a younger kid. But anyways, it runs, it sort of drives. There's a few things we gotta pull in and out of it and get it going, but it's got a lot of freaking paint chip where the clear coat is like peeling off of it in places. I'll show you guys that here in just a second. It's got just miscellaneous things that we can kind of touch up and make it look better. I don't know if I'm going to go as far as like pulling the door panels out and trying to pop the dents out of the side of the door, because it's got some pretty good dents on the passenger side. I don't know how far I'm going to go with it. I want to get rid of it as soon as possible and try to trade up and get better things, and just see how far we can go with it. Just have fun and kind of start pushing out some content for you guys and see how far we can go. What you guys might want to see me try to trade it for, what you guys kind of want on the channel and everything like that. I feel like this is a pretty good start to something pretty cool, even though it is a pretty boring Trailblazer. So the interior on the inside is pretty decent. Don't look too terribly too bad. We gotta put this door panel and everything back on. Not real sure why it's off, but everything is in the back to put it roughly back together. But usually when you get these Trailblazers, all this stuff's kind of busted up and not taken care of. But the only thing that I think I can't find is the underneath of this steering column. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't know how many miles are on it. I didn't look. Does that even work? 164,492 miles. That's not too terribly too bad. So it doesn't look too bad. Like I said, on the inside, seats are nice, not torn. You know, usually you have tears like right here, but it's got electric seats. But I figure we're gonna vacuum, clean all this out, get it looking good. The top looks good. Back don't look too terribly too bad. Like I said, we just gotta clean it out. It doesn't have a terrible smell to it either, which is kind of nice. Like I said, there's the door panels and all that good stuff. We're gonna try to touch up just stupid things like this to make it look better. Like, see all this rust on the windshield wiper blade? We're gonna touch it up with some black paint and some sandpaper. Maybe take the stickers off because, no, you don't want. This is that orange peel that I was talking about. Tail lights are pretty decent. Tires aren't too bad, but here's the dents and dings that I was talking about. We might just keep in there. I don't really know. We're only gonna try to get like 1,500 bucks for this thing, if possible. So, but it really doesn't look too bad. And as far as I can tell, everything works pretty well. Here's some more of that peel that I was talking about. You know, it just flakes off. And most vehicles this is a 2002 Trailblazer. Most vehicles in this year by Chevy usually do this. But I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get like not really any sandpaper, because I don't want to go too deep. And we don't have much rust. It kind of looks like someone at some point took some actual clear coat spray paint, which is what we're gonna do, and went over this to try to save it. But I think what we're gonna do is get one of the what do you call those things, those metal pads that you clean dishes with, SOS pad, and try to break up this rust right here a little bit, kind of blend it back in, try to bring the color back out a little, and then clear coat it again just to make it look a little bit better. Get all the cobwebs off of it, make it look like a nice vehicle again. I don't know. We do have a bumper for it, you guys. It was taken off. A new one was ordered. Hasn't come in yet, so we might just put the old one back on it for now. With the engine bay, like I say, you guys, I'm not a mechanic. I'm sure throughout the years of doing stuff like this on the channel, I might pick up on a few things. And I'm not retarded. I know a couple of things. But we have the Vortec 4200, or however the crap you'd say that. 4200. I don't know. But anyways, I do like Vortec. But everything's really kind of clean under here, to be honest with you. It doesn't look like it was very well taken care of, which I'm sure it was, because usually these things are filthy, you know, especially like a 2000 model. This is clean for a 2000 model, in my opinion. Now, there is some kind of air conditioning issue. When you turn the air on, it makes some kind of racket. I'm sure I can show you guys soon, but right now I'm just trying to go over the ride and see what we got going on. I do plan on pressure washing most of this and trying to clean it up as nice as possible, give it a little shine, because I do want it to look as presentable as possible. You know what I'm saying? You can only polish a turd so much, but we're going to try to do our best. But there's some type of air conditioning sound. I don't know if we're going to evaluate that or not. We might sell it as is. But like I said, first vehicle to go on the channel that is a simple flip. See what we can make off of it. See what we might be able to trade for. And hope that something comes of it, and hope that y'all enjoy it. Now we're going to crank it up from the inside and let you guys kind of hear it. I think either all the speakers are unplugged or they're blown, one of the two. I think we might run down to Wally World and grab some speakers for it, because to me that's a big seller. Say I was just a 16-year-old kid, needed a ride to get back and forth. I'm going to want some speakers in my car, so that's definitely what we're going to try to do there. I don't see any engine lights or anything. ABS, brake lights kind of glowing. But it seems to be that our oil pressure's doing good. Got a half a tank of gas. Hopefully that works like it's supposed to. But let's not let it heat up too much, because we want to check the oil real quick. There's that racket. The air condition does blow, but like I said, the belt kind of whines a little bit and everything like that. But there's a lot to go over on this car. But I am like kind of mesmerized by how nice the interior is and the undercarriage, like engine bay wise, on this car. Sorry, my voice is really scratchy. I have a sore throat. But I think we might be able to push 1,500, 1,000 out of it. I'm not trying to screw anybody. I'm not trying to, like, you know, feel like I'm screwing someone, but I also want to know that I'm not screwing myself on the deal. So, like I said, we're going to get into trying to clean it up, make it look good, vacuum it out, pressure wash it. I used to detail cars for a living, so we'll get the door jambs cleaned out. If you guys think that we should go ahead and pull the dents out, we'll try to pull the dents out. I'm not rightly sure on what we should do with it, if we should go that far into details on it. But I think I'm going to make these segments so maybe you guys can comment, maybe put it into a few little shorts so I can get some comments on what you guys think I should do with it, what we should, how far into it we should go. Should we go ahead and pull the dents out to make it more presentable? Is that really going to change the you know, value of it? Is it going to make it where I can push another $20 out of it, you know? Because the thing about selling a vehicle is it needs to crank and run at least. It needs to get you to A and B at least. You know, we're not selling a $15,000 vehicle. We're trying to sell anywhere upwards from $1,000, $1,500, maybe $2,000. We're trying to stick in that range for the start of this channel. But I'm very grateful for this opportunity. I'm going to take it as far as I can too. What you guys will do for the, I keep saying orange peel. I don't know. Orange peel is like when you paint a car and you see the little fragments in it, but let's just say clear coat. The clear coat is peeling off really bad, so maybe you guys can give me hints on the clear coat, how we should fix it. Should we taper it off and sand it a little bit? Should we just do the old SOS trick, the SOS scratch pad, scratch the little bit of rusty stuff off, and then clear coat it again? Will that look too weird? Will it last long? I really don't want to feel like I'm screwing somebody. I want them to know what they're getting, but I also, at the same time, don't want to screw myself. Like I said, I repeat myself so much in videos. I apologize. It's been a really long time since I've been able to make actual content videos and not just kind of dumb, goofy stuff. So without further ado, I think we're going to jump into cleaning and detailing this car, and get the interior and everything cleaned up, and then talk to some mechanic friends, see what they think about the sound under the hood and everything like that. Because like I said, it fires up with no problem. So we'll check the oil and everything like that, make sure all that's good. That's the most mechanic thing we're going to do at the moment, is just check the oil, make sure that's good, make sure the fluids are good, and then we're going to get to detailing this car and trying to make it look good. But thank you guys.